So we're back on M&E television. We're at the Montague Avenue Recreation Ground in Trincity for match day number 3, the Trincity Community Football Cup. And we're here for game number 4, the final game of the evening, being contested between CANEFARM 2 and CASSELTON 2. Both teams looking for their first win of the tournament. This game just began. See that ball goes into touch, and you see the CASSELTON 2 team in the yellow strips. They're going to be attacking the goal to the right, and CANEFARM in the darker strips, they're going to be attacking the goal. Actually, they are going to be attacking the goal to the right, and the CASSELTON is going to be attacking the goal to the left. Plays his ball forward. Number 4, Samuel Lewis. You see Kyle Cowie. He's the unmistakable figure of Cowie with the platinum hair. This ball is played forward, and CANEFARM is still in possession of that ball, trying to open up the CASSELTON defense. CASSELTON is coming forward in some numbers. We have 2 players to the back. And, this ball goes into touch on the outside. This game is a Group B game. Both teams, CASSELTON 2 they played to a goalless draw on Saturday against Bolio Avenue, who just beat the Roland Gardens 1-0. And this was cleverly backheeled, but cleared away by the CASSELTON defense. CASSELTON 2 also, they were, as a matter of fact, CANEFARM was on the wrong side of a 1-0 defeat on Saturday. So they are trying to see if they could right the ship. CASSELTON, that's well struck and on target as well, but the defender stood firm. CASSELTON still looking for that first goal. Throw in there, coming in. Samuel Lewis plays it forward. A shot comes in, but that was well wide and well high. Shot came in there from Clancy Burns. Both teams are showing that their intent is to score goals, well, at least to make attempts at goals. Goal kick for CASSELTON 2, playing that ball forward early, and then playing it back, just knocking it across the field to Christian Best, but he couldn't get the best of it. Cowie throws it in. Cowie just gets control of this ball, comes back to him, looking for play. He gets ball to Gabalo. Played away again. It's going to be a throw-in for the CASSELTON team. It was won by the CANEFARM when a shot comes in, but well wide and well high. The ball is going to be played forward again. This ball is going to be long, not well controlled. Throw-in comes in. CANEFARM Not getting that ball, and that ball played by Parks, played in, but intercepted by Cowie, and a shot comes in. Low and hard from Joel Frazier. And that could have very well been the opening of the scoring. Here comes Crucial Parks. Parks hassling the CANEFARM number 6, Omari Flanders. Gets that ball out. It's a throw in for the CANEFARM team. And our ball falls very, very well for Kirk. As a matter of fact, that was Flanders. Couldn't get anything. That ball just bouncing away from the goal. Cowie just not being able to hold on to that ball, and he's playing right in front of the defense. The ball's played high. And it's going to be controlled by Flanders, but Flanders cheat. And that ball comes in, and that ball comes in, and beautifully struck. Played quickly, and Andron Warwick has scored, beating everyone, and much to the chagrin and dismay to the Castleton team. And CANEFARM goes ahead 1-0, courtesy of a strike from Andron Warwick. So we have a goal in this game. Let's see what that does to the rest of play. Ball is played back to Cowie and tries to play it forward, and beautifully struck. It would have been even more gorgeous had it been a different format of the game, but it was struck with much might, and had it been lower, might have caused some problems for the Castleton team, as they might have gone 2 goals down. And here comes Castleton one more time, and the Castleton players, it seems as though they're trying to play this ball, play all their passes very quickly to catch the CANEFARM players napping. It's not working as they would like so far. Shot coming in from Jason Camaldo, going well wide and not troubling anyone, especially the scorers. A ball played away by Cowie for throwing, and that ball comes in, a beautiful sister kick coming in from Joel Frazier, and Frazier has signaled his intent. That would have been a very spectacular, probably the most spectacular goal of the tournament so far if it had gone in. And here comes Frazier again, but he couldn't control that ball. That ball just skims off the top of his head. And it goes for a goal kick for CANEFARM. Shot coming in there again. Clancy Burns, the shooter this time, dragging across the front of the goal, and a shot coming in from CANEFARM, and CANEFARM is, the Castleton goal is on the siege from the CANEFARM strikers, including Cowie is looking to get his name into the score sheet, but he was bundled over by Frazier. Frazier not very pleased with something, and definitely wasn't pleased by the fact that his team conceded that goal. He's been working very, very hard. Yeah, he stands up on that ball in front of Andron Warwick, the scorer of the CANEFARM 2 goal. Trying to play, gets that ball between the legs, and thought he had something, but didn't, and that ball goes behind for a goal kick for Castleton. Big number 10 just controlling that ball, Christian Best. Best has had some work so far in this game, first 10 minutes of the game, and he has had to ensure that he keeps his team in this game. Throw in there from Parks. Couldn't be controlled by Gamaldo. Ball goes into touch. Throwing comes in from the far side and not cooperating with the Castleton players. Shot coming in from CANEFARM, and CANEFARM 2 are having the better of the exchanges with the shots. They're coming in low, they're coming in hard, and they're also coming in on target. They have a 1 goal to show for their troubles and their efforts. They still have that ball comes off the boot of Warwick. Gets a little too far under it. Again, CANEFARM wins and shoots and almost beats the last defender for the Castleton team. He actually was wrong-footed. That was Akeem Morris taking that shot. We have CANEFARM 2 still doing the work. Parks taking a shot. Big stop there from Crystal Best. One number 10 stopping the other number 10. Corner coming there for Castleton. Joel Frazier shouting some instructions for his players as he's taking that throw. Win another throw on the far side. Number 4. Looking to move forward. Samuel Lewis. Ball goes behind the Castleton goal for a goal kick. They're looking to find a striker. See if they could get that ball forward. Here they come one more time. Castleton coming one more time, but nothing doing. Just spills in behind the CANEFARM goal. Looking to be played forward by Crystal Best. Best trying to get the ball forward, but it comes off Parks. Cowie with the throw. Flick over Parks. CANEFARM still in possession. Footwork, but don't lose it. But could he just win it back? Just trying to reset the CANEFARM players. Trying to get it to player in space. That player in space right now is Kyle Cowie. Best puts that ball behind, and maybe a bit of flagrant play there from Frazier. And it's his teammates saying to Best, should have just a mighty swing outward. You are watching M&E television. You can also get us streaming on our YouTube channel, M&E television. The ball played dangerously forward. 2 players inside trying to get to the attacking end of that one, but it was played out for a corner by one of the Castleton defenders. We are at the Trinity Community Cup Football Tournament 2025 here at the Montague Recreation Ground in Trincity. Ball goes all the way to Cowie, and Cowie tries a shot and couldn't keep it down. It's been high. That's the order of the day for the CANEFARM team. As a matter of fact, only Joel Frazier and to a lesser extent Herschel Parks for the Castleton team have made any attempt to score for Castleton 2. Nice turn there from the CANEFARM player, Jessica Maldo. forward. As a matter of fact, that was Clancy Burns, I should say, the number 2 for CANEFARM 2. Looking for the ball to be thrown into attacking position and couldn't keep it in. Samuel Lewis. It was won by Castleton. That's the whistle for the half. And at the end of the first half, in the final game of the evening, Castleton to find themselves a goal behind to Andron Warwick strike in the first half from the CANEFARM 2 team, and at the half, we have CANEFARM 1, Castleton 2, nothing. Move to some highlights. Many of the highlights is going to be featuring a lot of shots in the early going. We have the Joel Frazier, you see in the picture, for Castleton. We have some shots coming in from all different angles from the CANEFARM 2 team. And when they got it forward, we had some antics there from Mr. Best going on the back for the CANEFARM team. A little bit of flagrant play there. But at the end of half number 1, it's 1 goal to CANEFARM 2, nothing to Castleton. We will be back shortly right here on M&E Television for the second half, for the 4th and final game, match day number 3 in the Trincity Community Football Cup. So we're getting ready for the final half, the final 15 minutes of today's play, match day number 3. You are on M&ETV, as well as our streaming platform, YouTube, our YouTube channel, M&ETV. Okay, feel free to subscribe. We're going to get more content like this. And we're going to have a rest day tomorrow. Match day number 4 is going to be on Tuesday, where we're going to have 3 games, starting at 6:30 p.m., where Montague is going to be taking on CANEFARM. Game number 2, Delamere Avenue is going to be taking on Castleton. And Dinsley Village will be in action against Montague 2 from 8:30 p.m. right here at the Montague Recreation Ground in Trincity. As it stands at the half in this game, CANEFARM 2, who dropped their first game, they are actually leading 1-0 against Castleton. Castleton 2. They are playing in the yellow strip. They are going to be attacking the goal to your right on the resumption. CANEFARM, the dark, the multicolored strip, the purple and green. And they will be attacking the goal to the left. It's a small goal competition. It's very unique. That is indeed what we are here at M&ETV. Very unique, as we just moments away, seconds away from the second half of this game beginning. Here it is. Played off by the Castleton 2 team. Again, played aimlessly forward. See Bess bringing it back forward. Bess has had some work to do at the back there. And it's the first half. He's a very big customer. He seems to be very light on his feet. And this ball goes forward. And big number 4, Eva Morris, comes back. Nigel Jack in the back for Castleton 2. He's going to play that ball forward. He doesn't play it to anyone. He's not very happy with the response from his team, but here comes CANEFARM, and that ball just dangerously falls in front of the Castleton goal, and CANEFARM also trying to effect some offensive play, but this ball is played, thrown in. He just rolled wide and trying to see if they could get a shot off, and the shot does come in. It comes off Jack, and it's actually a played as a goal kick. Going forward, and here comes Castleton. The ball just bobbles up in front of the feet of Morris. Just gets away from him. Here comes CANEFARM. CANEFARM, the ball played across, but Frazier was there. And Jamil James couldn't get onto it. And shot comes in there from CANEFARM player. It wasn't anything impressive. It was over the enclosure we have here, the southern half of the Montague Recreation Ground. Will need to be attended to over the rest day on Monday. The Walls have taken a beating to the point where the netting behind the eastern goal is torn off slightly. This ball coming forward. Castleton trying to come forward with that ball. That ball was played across the goal, but wasn't controlled cleanly. And a back heel not getting to its intended target because it was last touch by CANEFARM player, but CANEFARM does win it back. James wins this ball, plays it forward. Here comes Frazier. Does Frazier get it? But nothing for Frazier. And like we said, the wall is taking a beating. Wall actually comes down. The netting comes down. Cowie plays this ball forward. Ball is played back into the direction of the Castleton goal. Jack trying to play that ball forward to start a Castleton attack, but here comes CANEFARM, and was that ball handled? We see the referee is making his way to a spot just in front of the penalty area. We saw one penalty earlier in the game, in the first game of the day's play. That was not converted by a Delamere player, although they were already up 2-0. We have a free kick just at the top of the penalty area for CANEFARM. See Cowie push over it, looking to just rolls it in the path of Warwick. Warwick didn't receive it because it was intercepted. Cowie's taking it through, and this ball falls nicely for a Castleton player. That's James. And James just carries that ball to the corner. Sent to the corner, actually. James trying to get this ball, but it rose over the line, and it was adjudged to be goal kick by the referee. James not happy. Jamel James. Ball spotted there by Andy Cowie. Slams it off Frazier. Gets another goal kick. Hoping to get that ball downfield. Maybe Shane Cook. Ball flies over everyone, Cook included. Goes for a goal kick for the Castleton team. Jack seems to have it within him to try to hustle the Castleton team and have that ball. They lose it. Nice piece of footwork there. They themselves lose that ball. That was Warwick losing out on that, playing that ball forward, but to no one in particular. Seems as though Castleton players just trying to just a little bit rattled by maybe the fact that the time is maybe against them. 9 minutes remaining in this game. Castleton team, Castleton 2 team. They only have 1 point from their previous game, a goalless draw they had on Saturday against Bolio Avenue. Have the ball. They're going to be playing forward and can't get it. It's taken by CANEFARM, trying to get that ball forward, but can't seem to clear their lines. Castleton trying to get it forward. It wasn't taken by Warwick. See Cowie coming down on the right side. Warwick taking it on the left and trying to squeeze that ball through. The ball comes off of Jack for a corner, and the corner is quickly taken, and that ball is squared up, and that ball was played in well by Kirk. And they have doubled their lead. CANEFARM 2. That corner was quickly taken and squared up and converted by Shane Cook. And the CANEFARM 2 finds themselves 2 goals up on Castleton 2. Jack has taken himself out of the penalty area, and he has come forward. Doesn't seem to be the most nimble of players, but seems to have a lot of experience. Ball is with Jamel James, and that ball is headed down. Well played there by Herschel Parks, but not getting past Best in the CANEFARM goal. Cowie to send this ball forward. for the first time, actually for the second time in the tournament, we have multiple goals in a game. Both times it's come on match day 3. Delamere winning 2-0 earlier on against CANEFARM. And that CANEFARM team, their sister team, the CANEFARM 2 team, their brother team I should say, are now 2-0 against CASSELTON 2. The goal scorer, Shane Kirk, throwing his frame around. Very, very physical. Jack taking a shot with that left foot, getting it back. Plays it wide to Herschel Parks. Parks trying to see if he can get that ball forward. And nothing in the goal. And Warwick trying to convert, and almost converted from a distance. This game has become very, very physical. Desperation from the CASSELTON players, and Frazier down and getting really, really much involved in this game. Not that he hasn't been in before, with 5 minutes remaining in the game. And the CASSELTON final defender is playing really, really high. Yes, in an effort to spring an attack very quickly. Could be the most physical of phases of the game that we've seen so far in the 3 days of football here at Montague. The ball comes across and nothing for the CASSELTON players, and Frazier is not happy. The ball is being played and a whistle stops play. Apparently the ball was not played by the correct team. Here they come again. They go forward one more time. CANEFARM and some jersey tugging. Two players, James from the CASSELTON team, and Omari Flanders. Here this ball comes forward again with CASSELTON. Jack holding off Flanders wins it again, and Warwick looking to shoot and gets it on target but can't get it past Hobson. Anton Hobson stood his ground. Otherwise, these final seconds would be nothing to the CASSELTON team. They still just trail by 2 with only 4 minutes remaining in the game. Ball comes in again from Warwick from a corner. That corner coming off. James goes behind again for another CANEFARM corner, tries to bring it at a very sharp angle, but comes away. James comes away with it. Parks comes off, doesn't control it. And ball throw-in was won by CASSELTON. Tosses it forward, and it seems as not interested in that ball. And Flanders trying to get it and almost score there by Warwick. And these final minutes actually belonging to the team who has the 2-goal advantage, CANEFARM 2. It has been very physical, especially since that second goal went in. Just a few minutes remaining. This game, very desperate attempts from CASSELTON. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. CASSELTON wins a through. Gets it again and is trying to kill off the time. McCowie just puts it into touch again on the far side. James trying to get that ball forward, but the ball has just been played around the lines. Corner won there by CASSELTON. CASSELTON players just playing it forward, going over for a goal kick for the CANEFARM team. As per usual, it's been taken by the lanky frame of Cowie. Puts it forward, try to find Flanders. And the CANEFARM wins it again. And they go forward, and a shot coming in. And Flanders almost getting on to the business end of that. That definitely would have put a nice little bow on this game. Parks play that ball forward, but nothing doing. Going again. Shepherding that ball outside, the far side. We're just seconds away from the final whistle. Jack trying to get this ball to put himself in a position to shoot, looking for a call from the referee. But then only a corner coming forth. Hobson plays it forward to Parks. Parks almost just puts it out. Number 2, Amaldo plays it back to Jack. Jack tried to get it forward. Can't get it, that ball past Cowie. Cowie puts it far on into the next half of the field. Hobson playing it to James. James almost loses it. Ball going forward again. Number 6, Amari Flanders. This game is almost, was actually a foregone conclusion if a miracle doesn't take place for the Castleton team over the next few seconds. And Parks making a run, not getting anything. Shots have to come in, but the shots are not coming in. And Cowie just clears the lines for the CANEFARM team. And they're maybe getting ready to celebrate their first win of the tournament. Ball is going to be thrown in to the CANEFARM players. Very nifty. And that's Cowie. Cowie tries a shot and doesn't get it past Hobson. Here comes Castleton. Castleton trying to see that at least they could get a consolation. Parks, little bit too antsy. Ball goes for a corner and he takes it very quickly. And James, not getting anything on that shot, sends it back to Hobson, and who sends it forward doesn't get anything the best. The ball goes out into touch. Actually, it's a free kick given. Here comes Castleton trying to conjure up something, some consolation in some way, but that ball just comes off the feet of Jack. And it's a through, and it's only a matter of time, matter of seconds, if seconds at all. This game is going to be called. Parks goes up in the air, passes it off. James puts it back to Jack. Parks actually puts it out for a throw-in. This game just about, been saying that for about a minute or so, but I guess it's added on time. Parks puts it forward. This ball is coming forward again for Castleton, and nothing. Again, it's difficult for Castleton to penetrate the defense of Crystal and Bess. This ball is being retrieved. See, there's going to have some work to be done by the wrong staff to just get the nettings back fitted. Going forward again, trying to get this ball inside again. Beats Cowie. This ball is played forward, but nothing. No shot coming in. Ball coming forward. Here comes Flanders. And Flanders is trying to see if he could square that ball in. Couldn't get anything on that ball. We're well over the 30 minutes of this game. And there goes the final whistle. And the final game of match day 3 comes to an end with CANEFARM 2 getting their first win, 2-0 over Castleton 2, goals from Andrew Warwick and Shane Kirk. We move to the highlights. the highlights coming up. We have the highlights on. We see Castleton players trying to early in the game. That's Joel Fraser trying to tease goal. So we see Castleton playing it forward, and we had some antics there from Christian Best in the penalty area for CANEFARM. CANEFARM coming forward and getting this ball just past the goal. CANEFARM just had a period where they had everything going right for them. This ball was just slotted past. This was the second goal by Shane Kirk, slotting it past Jack to give CANEFARM a 2-0 lead. Later in the game, Castleton had some half chances, but nothing really to speak of. And at the end of the fourth game, match day number 3, CANEFARM 2-0 over Castleton 2. We will be back on M&E television on Tuesday as a match day, as we have a rest day on Monday. And we'll be back with 3 games right here at the Montague Recreation Ground for the Trincity Community Football Club. Good night and goodbye.